I know about your background, but can you tell me what the problem's been more recently?
Yeah, so recently, about mid-November, I started getting really flimsy on my legs. Going,
Clumsy on your legs.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like on my left leg, it tends to go very weak at times, and then like I've started getting vertigo again.
From last November?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and like because of the leg stuff,
Yeah.
I've now had to get a wheelchair.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I'm struggling to walk even 300 metres.
Can you walk 300 metres?
Just barely.
Is that with a stick or just on your own?
It's with a stick.
Could you not walk without?
No.
And is that since November or was that before then?
Like I've had to be walking with a stick since about May last year.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like when me and the other half went to Trafford Centre,
Yeah.
he had to give me a piggyback halfway down to the accessibility person.
Oh, so you were trying to walk with the stick, were you?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, am I right? Because I actually got the impression from Shirley that it was only 3 weeks that you've got, like, suddenly your left leg became weak. Is this not the case? Actually, you've had problems since November. And would you say it's gradually getting worse, better,
Yeah.
or...
I say it is gradually getting worse because I'll try it again. I've been using the wheelchair for about 3 weeks. But,
So you've only been using the wheelchair for 3 weeks?
yeah.
Right, okay. And 300 metres is the most you can do at the moment?
Yeah.
Is it that you're dragging your left leg, or that it's pins and needles, or a bit of both?
See, it's more dragging, like...
Yeah.
I keep telling me other half that I'm walking like a zombie.
Right, okay. So, is it just your left leg, or is it your right leg, your arms?
It's just my left leg.
Just the left leg, okay.
Yeah.
And this is similar to the initial problems that you've had this left leg problem before. Am I right in saying that?
No.
No. So you've had the vertigo and kind of a bit of sensory disturbance, but the left leg started in, was it June time?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So would you say from June since you started at Tysabri, you've been getting worse? Or you were staying the same and then in November it started getting worse?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
The second one,
so
yeah.
June first started, stabilised, and then November it got worse. Because in June time you were actually able to walk good distances, weren't you?
Yeah. Like,
yeah, so this is all quite new, okay. And the Tysabri, when you started it in September, you only had the 1 dose, didn't you?
Yeah.
And have you been on anything since then?
Not just my lamotrigine.
Yeah, okay. And so if this has been on since November, did you let anyone know earlier, or have you been having regular reviews?
No, I've just been calling up the MS nurses because it all seemed like I'd gone into a relapse.
Yeah, okay. And have you had any kind of infective symptoms at the moment? Any cough, cold, anything like that?
Just a bit of a cold.
Just a bit of a cold, okay. Is that over the past few weeks or a bit longer?
It's over the past few weeks.
Okay. And any problems if you bend your neck? Does that give you any symptoms at all?
No, that's
No.
fine.
And if you're hot, does it make it worse?
No.
Okay. And how are your bowels and your waterworks?
That's all right. Apart from the waterworks, I did have. When was it last year? Towards the end of August last year, I did start having acute retention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I had to go to Bolton Hospital, the A&E department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you under a urologist now then?
Well, he's discharged me. He said there's not really much I can do because you've got your MS.
So how are your waterworks now?
See, it's okay. I may have to think hard about opening all the valves.
So you think hard, and then does it flow well, and you feel like you empty your bladder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And you said your bowels are okay.
Yeah.
And arms, hands, are they all okay?
Yeah. Just doing a couple of squeezes now.
Pardon?
Just doing a couple of squeezes, making fists with my fingers.
Squeeze it. I thought you said seizures.
Oh, no.
I've got to clarify that. Swallowing and speech, is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and vision, like double vision, blurred vision.
Yeah. It's
okay?
It's kind of like double vision. Like I could be looking out of one eye and the other eye is looking at somewhere 3 centimeters to the left or right.
So if one eye is closed, you don't get any double vision. With both eyes open, that's when you get the double vision.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. And how long have you had that for?
Roughly since before Christmas. So if we're looking at the 21st.
November-ish time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So your last scans were probably around the time of kind of June-ish time, wasn't it? June, July? Yeah. Okay. Are you on vitamin D?
Yeah, me and my other half would take it because it's a bit horrible, innit?
You and your husband take it or not take it?
Yeah, we're taking it, but it's the
high dose one.
No, it's ones that you can buy like in Holland Barrett.
You can get good doses. At least 1,000 units is what would be the minimum.
Yeah.
1,000 to 5,000. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I'm just.
Do you smoke at all?
No, I stopped actually on the 1st of November.
Brilliant. Okay. That's really important because smoking does have a negative effect on MS.
Yeah.
And do you eat a good healthy diet?
Yeah.
Great. Not too much salt.
No.
No. And now you're quite clear that you can't walk without a stick, and you can only walk 300 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any chance you might be pregnant?
No. Like myself and my partner, we've been trying, and I've been taking pregnancy tests for a couple of, each and every week. Apart from these last 2 weeks, and it's just been nope.
Right, okay. So we've got plenty to discuss then, haven't we?
Yeah.
And what else did I want to ask you? Are you on any regular medications apart from the vitamin D?
No.
No regular medication. And if you don't mind me asking, how long have you tried for?
We've been trying since before Christmas. I think it was at the beginning of December.
Beginning of December. Oh, so not very long. Okay.
No.
And do you work at all?
No.
Not working. You live with your husband. Okay. So obviously, unfortunately, because it's over the phone, we can't examine you.
Yeah.
But from the information I'm gathering, and do correct me if I'm wrong, you've had MS for many years.
Yeah.
Maybe since 2013, is that or 14? You have the only disease-modifying treatment that you've ever been on is Capaxone in September 2016.
Yeah.
And then you switched and you stayed on the Capaxone from then until you went on the Tysabri.
Yeah.
But now you're on nothing.
Yeah.
And you've been on nothing since October when you had your first Tysabri.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
And since November you've had quite a significant deterioration and it's never really improved. If anything, it's getting worse.
Yeah.
And the left leg started in June and that's major problems with the left leg affecting your mobility.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've been trying to get pregnant. So there's lots to discuss. And to be honest, I anticipated a lot to discuss. So I did discuss your case with Dr. Tanvir before I even contacted you, because Dr. Tanvir is actually our MS neurologist specialist here at Preston. He's great. What we would have, of course, it's completely on your partner's decision, but what we would consider is that perhaps if your MS is currently active, we could assess to do some scans to kind of corroborate the clinical picture with the scans. And if there is evidence that you've had further relapses, it may be that you could qualify for disease-modifying treatments, such as Ocrevus. The thing about Ocrevus is you cannot be pregnant when you have it. It's considered too high risk. And then Ocrevus, you have your doses. You have to wait a year until you start to conceive, but potentially you'd have better control over your MS, because MS sometimes improves with pregnancy, but 1 in 4 people, you can still get your relapses. And it seems that we've got to the point that actually it may be that your MS is active and you might need these highly effective disease-modifying treatments to try to control that. MS doesn't affect fertility. There's no evidence to say it affects fertility, and apart from the MS, you're otherwise quite well. So there's no real reason to worry about fertility, because we don't know of any fertility issues. So what are your thoughts on trying to get better control of your MS prior to becoming pregnant? Assuming that you're not pregnant now, obviously.
But me and my partner have talked about this already, and we've both agreed that if I'm not pregnant at the moment, we put that on hold and try and go for the Ocrevus.
Because you're still very young, but obviously it's absolutely completely your decision. If not pregnant at the moment, put on hold for treatment, bearing in mind it could be a year or so at least till you can even start trying. Yes. So how about we get a move on then? We get you some repeat scans, we get you discussed as soon as possible and see whether you would qualify for other treatments. Tysabri with the high JCV levels is not an option, but there are other very highly effective treatments that we could consider. The only treatment that you can give during pregnancy is Capoxone, which just doesn't have the same level of efficiency. So if you are pregnant now, then obviously we could give you that. If you're not, and there is evidence of active disease activity, we might consider you more suitable for a more highly effective treatment than Capoxone. These treatments don't affect fertility. It just has a negative effect on the fetus and
the
are not considered safe in pregnancy, and you need to delay pregnancy. Does that all make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
Great. Okay, so let's not delay then. Shall I arrange some scans for you? And then if your scans suggest that there's more disease activity, then we'll discuss you in our neurology MDT. I will discuss you with Dr. Tanvir, but I suspect we'll need your scans. I suspect we'll need your scans before we can have a clear idea of what you'd be suitable for. So the next meeting is actually this coming Wednesday. When is the next meeting? It's coming Monday. The third Monday of each month. I don't think we'll have the scans in time for then. But we'll tee you up for the following meeting and get everything arranged for things to take place as soon as possible. So I'll arrange the scans, discuss you in the meeting, get back to you as soon as possible and see how we can arrange things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
No problem at all. If you and your partner have decided that, then obviously you can't qualify for these treatments if you are pregnant, so you may need to use contraception in the meantime, but you're not actually on any treatment yet, so obviously it's not going to have any negative effect if you're not taking it. But I think unfortunately from the way you're describing your symptoms, it may be that you have ongoing active disease, and if you don't qualify for any other treatments apart from Copaxone, at least we've looked into it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And perhaps it'll get you back on the Copaxone before you do get pregnant, but I think the sooner we have a better idea of what's going on, the better. I just want to be very clear though, all the previous episodes you've had it for a short while and it's gone. Even the episode in May, June, you had it got better, is that right?
Yeah.
You're walking fine.
Yeah,
because
it'd be like
started again
2
in
weeks.
November, but never got better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we've missed the boat for any steroids, and anyway, with the COVID, you have to isolate for at least 3 weeks, and it only reduces the length of time of the symptoms. It doesn't have any effect on long-term outcomes, so it's not really something we need to discuss. I think let's just get the move on to see if you're on the right, to get you on the right MS preventative treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So November, would you say it was end in November when it started, or?
I'd say mid, because...
Mid-November, and then when did it's still getting worse. Over the past 3 weeks it's getting even worse than it was, but over that whole time it's been getting worse.
Yeah, over the whole time it's been getting worse, but I think I've like levelled off now.
So when did you think you started levelling off?
Possibly around about the 4th of January.
Okay, so it's still within the time frame of a relapse. Slightly long one, but so it's January, it's 4th of January, not been getting worse.
Yeah.
But the max you can walk is 300 metres with a stick. Can you walk any distance without a stick?
I call it bimbling around.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll probably wall or furniture walk around the house.
Yeah.
Like, that's really it. I can only walk around the house.
You can't do 100 metres, can you? You can't do a football pitch.
No.
No. Yeah, if you want to walk your 300 metres, you need to have a stick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Got all the information we need. We just need to make sure that you're on the right treatment. So we know that you would consider it, so we need to get a move on and try to find if you're suitable or not. Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else at all?
No, that's everything, I believe.
Great. Okay. Well, we'll get in touch with you once we've got the scans.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you should expect an appointment, hopefully in the next few weeks, regarding the scans, and then we can take it from there.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem at all. All the best.
All the best to you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. I can now stop you.